This is the Volvo A60H, the world's largest articulated hauler. 43 tons of pure machine is the reason this bad boy is called the Beast. At LEGO Technic, we came up with a crazy idea. Together with our friends at Volvo Construction Equipment, we wanted to create a STEM challenge of incredible proportions. We wanted to move the world's biggest hauler 50 meters using only LEGO Technic elements. So, we found the brightest young engineers from all around the world and challenged them to solve this impossible task.
Oh, shoot, wait, we have to move the actual thing 50 meters right. What the heck? 55,000 kilos.
Then we sent them all a camera.
Are you filming?
And the LEGO Technic set of the hauler.
Wow. Unboxing time.
Oh, okay. And it's open.
With help from a Volvo engineer, a LEGO engineer, and an astronaut to advise on remote engineering and communication.
Bye.
They now have 3 months to work together to find a way to build a prototype strong enough to move the actual hauler.
Oh, why this is beautiful, but it's like a sun.
And to make it even harder, everything has to be done remotely.
Yeah.
Will our heroes be able to do it?
This is a complex project, so there's a lot of chance that you can fail it. Let's go!
Let's find out.
I'm getting ready to log on to the Zoom meeting with every single team that's a part of this.
So, as the challenge has been revealed, the kids now get to meet each other for the very first time.
Hello!
35 kids from all around the world make up our beautiful team of collaborators, overcoming their shyness and awkwardness to finally meet and greet.
I'm Tyler. I live in California, and I'm 13 years old.
My name is Haruto, and I'm 12 years old.
The reason why we picked these 4 teams is that they're all part of the first LEGO League. Besides going to soccer or tennis, they meet up after school to practice their skills in robotics, competing against other teams.
Champions in Skåne, the first project prize in Skåne.
So, as they all get acquainted with each other, the teams are ready to head to the drawing board to get started on the challenge. What would be the best way forward for our young heroes?
First, test what's actually possible by this set to do. That's probably where we should start.
So what is up, guys? It's me, Hamza, and we're here with Chaos Crew, and we're gonna do a test. So let's hope it works, guys.
After some long nights of building, the kids work in different parts of the world, testing what their designs can actually do.
Oh, it's moving,
And
guys!
here it is, moving like a dream, pushing the boundaries for what they can do.
We have Tyler over there, and we have 3 trucks.
This is Yuma with 61 kilograms.
Let's do this.
3, 2, 1, start.
Or not do.
As you guys can see, we're having some technical difficulties.
They have to take the LEGO Technic hauler apart to find a way to build a prototype stronger and more likely to move the actual hauler. So how much pulling force is needed to pull the actual beast?
We will need 10,000 Newton. Was that an answer to your question?
It certainly was. Thank you, Frida.
Seriously, I don't know what we're supposed to do. They brainstormed a little bit with my team, and we thought of like motors, or just build a big motor out of the pieces or something. But then I came up with the brightest idea of them all.
Read Lucas' ID. Big ramp. Big dumper roll down ramp.
Big dumper, roll fast. Big rumper, come far.
We just built a huge ramp.
I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty good.
They all start separately with heavy brainstorming sessions, thinking theories, drawing blueprints, and building away.
We need to have speed and weight.
Each team work on their solution for their prototype, and as they make discoveries along the way, they share with each other to get smarter all together.
I think we will need a lot of motors or linear actuators.
I think both. Building of our little 8-wheel prototype has started.
As each team calculate what the most realistic route is, they all start to build.
I made this gear unit with 81 times gear ratio.
Let's just have a quick look at the different ideas they're working on. Chaos Crew have been working on a pulley system. Basically, they're working on a theory where their build will pull the hauler. The Nutcrackers are working on different solutions. Their initial idea of building an army of crawlers to pull the hauler is still on the table. But they also have a winch idea inspired by dragging in boats to shore. MechTech 8 is working on a solution where the hauler will be pulled. And the Dream Builders are working on the same, pulling Yuma from their team to measure strength. Modifying the gear ratio to a whopping 81 times. Impressive. Getting closer and closer to the date, they have to present their prototype for the experts. The kids are doing final checks and modifications to see if they will stand the most rigorous of tests.
I hope it will work, and then we will be able to celebrate. But who knows? You know, it's never done before, and then move such a thing with the plastic Lego bricks.
Finally, the kids come up with a solution they think is plausible. They now have to share their ideas to see if they can agree on one direction. This is one of the most challenging parts of the project. Communication.
We made a robot, and this robot have a gear ratio of 81
If you're trying to talk, I can say that you're muted.
I wouldn't say I have a particular worry, but the light went out. But we can still continue with our conversation.
Power outage, muted mics, late calls, early calls. I think this calls for some expert advice. Any tips from our astronaut?
That sort of international collaboration brings with it a lot of challenges, so it's important not only to communicate clearly and precisely, but also to keep in mind the different cultures that we're interacting with during our daily work and when speaking with each other.
Got it. Thank you, Andreas.
So, me and Tina have together built this 8-wheel crawler, which is supposed to be linked a few, maybe 60 of these to be linked together.
I made the gearbox of 81 times gear.
The kids communicate precisely, ultimately sharing their ideas and inspiring each other to rework their prototypes. They need to agree on a prioritized list of which prototypes they believe in the most.
We all agreed on the Dream Builders design because of the way the wheel, like where the wheels were.
This is used in bridges, so we thought that it will be more stronger.
After agreeing on which prototype they think will be the most plausible solution, they send precise blueprints and instructions to the engineers at the Lego factory.
And then you have two tooth wheels in there, right?
Yes, that's right.
That's a great structure.
They then start to build and test all of them on a mini version of the hauler, weighing 3 tons, collecting data and getting smarter altogether.
So let's try it. Wheels are spinning.
At the Lego factory just outside Prague, Libor and his team make sure that all 4 different prototypes are actually tested, ultimately finding out that not one of the prototypes would be strong enough. But a combination of the 4 prototypes, with small modifications reworked by our young heroes, would be strong enough to move the actual beast, theoretically.
It might work quite well to do it without the rims, because then you can have more wheels, it gets smaller.
Now we are trying to see if the performance of the 2 sets has the same power as we expected.
When pulling so much weight, it's important to have enough counterweight on the prototypes.
Wheels are just spinning.
To make sure the wheels aren't just spinning, the kids have estimated exactly how much counterweight is needed to put on top of the prototypes.
There's a lot of counterweight.
And what better counterweight to use when you're at the Lego factory than actual Lego bricks?
So let's start the first one first. So, hey! Yes, we are moving.
So hopefully it would work against the beast.
As the kids now know that moving 3 tons is doable with their combined design, they do simple math to scale up, to find out how many are needed to move the beast. But STEM and engineering is all about curveballs and overcoming new problems. So we gave the kids an extra challenge. We told the kids we'd fill up the beast with rocks. A lot of rocks.
So we are going to fully load the machine.
Adding the total weight up to, you guessed it, a lot.
It was already hard enough with the normal hauler, and now filling it up with rocks is just like a stupid idea, I think.
I'm honestly terrified, but yeah, I think we can do it.
The kids regroup, collaborate, analyze, recalculate until finally they reach their conclusion.
So if it's 3 tons and we need to pull in 100 ton, it's gonna be about times that by 33. So 33 mini haulers basically. Because it's 3 tons times 33 is about 99 tons. So if we're gonna times that by 33, we have to times the amount of like Lego things we're gonna use. So it's gonna all lead up to about like 30 Lego prototypes to pull the 100-ton thing, so.
Libor and his team need to build 33 units to create enough pulling force to move the hauler. No problem, says Libor and his team, as they start constructing 33 platforms. In total, 256,608 LEGO Technic elements are used. Plus 792 Control Plus XL motors. Whew! The only thing missing now is something to connect the hauler to our units.
Okay, so this is the connection between the hauler and the Lego assemblies. These plates are cut in our laser cutting machines, and this will be the connection to the hauler.
With the connection in place, I think we're ready.
50 meters in a big old truck. It's near impossible.
I think 50-50.
And suddenly, the big day has arrived.
All that we've done was leading up to this moment, so hopefully it works. If not, we tried, we gave it our all.
So my hopes for this challenge is that it just works, because if it flops, I'll be depressed.
43 tons of pure beast.
The A60 is the largest articulated hauler available on the market.
I'm not even as tall as tires, so yeah.
An incomparable amount of solid rocks. It all adds up to ridiculous amounts of pure craziness. And now, the preparations begin.
We have 33 formations. Each of the formation contain 24 motors. Every motor is connected by the wire to the junction box, and from the junction box we are connected from the wall socket.
The engineers set everything up, and we make sure we have all the counterweight needed to create the traction.
Our counterweight on this formation is almost 13 tons of steel just to create the traction.
The kids estimated exactly what was needed, and we made sure it was done.
100 tons, 50 meters, using the Lego brakes. That's something people don't believe.
The hauler is connected, and finally, it's time.
Frida, are you ready with the hauler?
I'm ready.
Yep.
If you are ready, I'm ready.
Yep.
Yeah? Let's go.
So let's go and try it.
Since the kids are from all over the world, we make sure to bring them in via live stream.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous right now, really. Are you ready?
We're gonna be here
Now. It's moving. Yes? Yes. Zo beetje. Dat voelt zich wel even. Ja, still moving. It really goes. Nie, poproszę. Fuck. Woo! Smoke. Behind the fire.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Oh.
No.
We moved the hauler only for a little bit, maybe 10 centimeters.
Layla.
The problem was too little pulling force and the fuses. The only thing not built of LEGO Technic elements didn't manage to pull through.
That's it.
They got so overheated that they actually caught fire. Not ideal. Well, I guess that's the essence of engineering for you right there. Try and fail.
I'm deeply sorry for this. I feel huge frustration, actually. I don't know what to say more.
3 months of hard work, all down the drain. So, that's it. I guess we failed. But we're not prepared to give up just yet.
Actually, this is the thing of being an engineer.
Yep. So sometimes it's basically fail, but we need to analyze and then look into it and try again, because we didn't give up. I didn't give up. Frida didn't give up.
I didn't give up.
So
I believe in this.
Stay with us, bear with us, and
let's go. Let's do this.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The engineers head home and the kids analyze what could be done differently, looking at data, reworking issues, trying to find a way to fly to the moon. Not really, but you get where I'm coming from.
It lit a fire inside my heart and it makes me want to work even harder to solve this.
Already having thoughts about the plans, what to improve, what to change for the next time.
As the kids regroup and rewatch the footage and the data, it becomes obvious what the issues were. The flooring was so curvy, meaning that only 70% of the wheels actually reached the ground. When they estimated the amount of newtons needed to pull, all wheels and all power were needed. So, they recalculate and work on ideas for improvements. Because even though our wheels weren't spinning, the kids' wheels never stopped spinning. So, how to overcome this? New road, they say? Check. More units, they say? Check. And then we start the rebuild. And I mean a lot of rebuild. 80 platforms, 728,168 LEGO Technic elements, 1,920 Control Plus XL motors, 2,000 hours of combined building from the LEGO factory, and then we went back. Round 2.
I hope we will be able to show with the LEGO bricks you can do impossible. Hello!
Hello!
I'm here with Frida. I'm ready, Frida.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am ready, but I'm
super nervous.
I'm super nervous now.
And just like last time, we started the preparations.
Here we have platforms, formations, all created from the LEGO Technic elements. So no batteries this time, no extra electronic, just directly to the motors. Each platform should have a pulling force around 42 kilos. Each square in here, it's a 300 kilos, 24 tons of the steel in total. I think we are ready to go.
Until finally, it was time. Again, it was time again.
What if it doesn't work? That would just be scary and sad.
As the whole world is holding their breath, Libor and Frida are ready on site. The kids were all in again via livestream. Some confident, some not so much, but regardless of outcome, win or lose, everyone had given it their all. That's all we could wish for. So, without further ado, let's do this. Let's move it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Please. This has to work. Come on.
19, 18, 19.
19, 18. What is the force we are pulling with?
15. 15 Newton. 15,000 Newton.
It's moving forward.
It's moving forward.
Yes! That's the moment. It's going this way. Woo! And this small boy is coming closer and closer to me. They're pulling the big hauler. That's crazy.
100,000 kilos is literally moving like that. That's absurd, bro.
We keep rolling. We keep rolling.
It's moving a lot.
I can see the final line, and we are almost there. We need to keep going. Keep going. Frida, are we maintaining the 10,000 still?
Still 10,000 Newton.
10,000 newtons. Keep going. We are almost there. We are almost there. No, no, it's not.
Come on.
Yes! Yes!
Yes! We did it. We did it.
Did we actually do it? That's insane.
Unbelievable. Wow.
I'm so impressed of you.
You made our day.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
This was a really big project, and I think it's going to be one of the only times and one of the last times that I'm going to get to experience this kind of stuff.
Come in.
I'm kind of sad because I had a lot of fun with this challenge. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to do it, and I met a lot of cool people, learned a lot of new stuff,
I learned that designing something is very hard.
I've loved every single one of it, our ups and downs. I'm going to miss them so much.
Never say that something is impossible. It's what allows us as a species and as a society to progress.
We did it basically, and without doing it, I wouldn't believe. And I'm almost starting to cry from the emotions.
Everything's a learning experience. The most important thing is just believe in yourself, happy, determined, and I don't think there's anything you cannot achieve.
It has been an amazing 6 months and I really feel like we achieved so much. So thank you again.